Hello. 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 Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Did I say a happy Wednesday to you? A happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, a happy Wednesday to you. A happy Wednesday, money moves. A happy Wednesday, language of horses. Hello, Crispy Critter. Good to see you. Good to see you. Please, everyone, come on in. Come on in and grab a nice little glass of hunch punch over there from the party table. Grab you a little snack, a 2 day old generic cookie over there, right on the. I spared no expense over here at the House of Williams. Certainly not. Certainly not. Go on over, right? Grab a partner, do-si-do, right? The show is about to begin. Oh, good Lord. That soothing voice of the House of Williams, just for you, Crispy Critter. It's why I get paid the big bucks down here at the ball sack of YouTube, right? No one makes as much money as I do and brings home so many cash and prizes as the House of Williams. Well, this is why, right? This is why. I've got that. I've got the voice from the heavens down here, all the way down here at the ball sack, the taint of YouTube. You can find my very soothing vocal, right? People come from near and far just to witness it and hear it. It's the one gift that I have, that beautiful speaking voice with that angel-like tone, that particular resonance, not residence, resonance. There you go. Queen of the Underground, hello. How are you doing? Mallory keeps it real, and I appreciate that. I keep it as real as shit can get here on YouTube. Listen, I try to keep people anchored. J Dubs is in the house. J Dubs is up there in the rafters looking down, getting the spotlight ready. She's been promoted to spotlight lady, right? Listen, she makes sure I look good in the light. She puts just the right light on me and just follows me wherever I go in the crowd. She makes sure that light is shining on me, right? So I look so perfectly smooth and beaming like an angel. Thank you, J Dubs. I'm over here. Over here. Pay attention. Keep the light over here. Everybody give it up for J Dubs, the light lady, right? Up there in the rafters. Thank you. Lord, oh Lord. She just got that promotion. Black Eagle, ladies and gentlemen, who does not like it when you call her Eagle. Please do not try to shorten her name. Don't call her Eagle. Don't call her God. Don't call her Black. Don't call her BE, right? Don't call her Black Eagle. That is her given name. That's the name she chose. She is Black Eagle. Make sure that you refer to her as such. It's a small request. Okay? Call her Black Eagle when you speak with her if you're going to utilize her name. It is Black Eagle. Get it right, people. Get it right, please and thank you. Give her that respect. Heidi, hello, how are you? Good to see you, Heidi. Hi, everyone. Mallory, the dirty jockstrap got me. Did it get you here? Listen, Heidi, is that your thing? Did you have to put everything down and just come on in? You're so, well, that'll get me to click. I'm in. Welcome, Heidi, welcome. How's the backyard new fence? Listen, pickle, my fence it's just what the doctor ordered. Truly is. My Cherokee name, mofos. It's my Cherokee name, mofos. So there you go. There you go. There you are, people. LB, happy Wednesday, LB. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, I've got some things to talk about today. I do. I took yesterday off. right? I took yesterday off. Sure did. I'm waiting for my Seagram 7 to hit me. Seagram 7? Miss, what? What? Well, I decided for myself that, listen, the wine just wasn't going to cut it. I needed to take myself to the liquor store, people. I bought myself some Bacardi. I, I bought myself some Bacardi, and I bought myself some Seagram 7. I thought, you know what, Miss Williams, you should really have some Devil's Brew on hand, right? The hell with the wine. Give the wine a little rest, right? You've got some mixes. You got some mixes on hand. You like your little Diet 7-Ups. Your Diet 7 seem to, and I know your Polo Pop is trying to overcome his addiction anyway, and he's falling off the wagon left and right anyway. So listen, just go ahead and pick yourself up a couple bottles of the Devil's Brew, right? And just have some. Listen, is there a technical name for that? Mrs. Blank Slate is a bartender. She says it's called 7 7s. I'm having a 7 and 7. There you go. I'm having an afternoon 7-7. All right? That shows you how of a non-drinker I am, right? I'm having a 7-7. How cute is that today? Thank you, Blank Slate. Blank Slate, what would I do without you? I wish you were here to actually educate me and make my cocktail for me. But I made me a 7-7 today. Thank you, Blank Slate. I didn't even know what I made. That's what I made. Sitting right over there on the counter. Big old red 7, right? And my refrigerator is a green 7. Oh. So I'm waiting for it to kick in a little bit. I'm sipping on it, people. Anything could happen. Right? I'm not drinking the lady spritzers today. I'm not drinking the lady wine. I'm drinking the 7 7s, right? The devil is dancing on my tongue as we speak. Tap dancing on my tongue. We got a filthy, dirty jockstrap on the thumbnail. Anything could happen in this stream today. You don't know what's going to come out of my mouth today, people. You have no idea who I'm going to throw under the bus today, right? Right? Anything. Almost threw somebody under the bus right there. Almost threw somebody under the bus, and I decided, nope, too soon. Don't do it. Another 20 minutes could just threw somebody right under the bus. Right out into the wolves. Good Lord. You're welcome. End of May, I will be close to like 3 hours-ish from you. Okay, north or south, Blank Slate, north or south? Listen, people don't get notifications. YouTube don't like to send people notifications to my little low-rent chat. There's just something about it. That's why my lives don't do very well. That's why most of my views come from the replay crew. True story. It's always been like that. Always and forever. I blame YouTube. I'm here for it, Mallory. All right, Sweet Pea. And how are you, Sweet Pea? I don't know what I would do without that little song of yours at the beginning of your videos, right? It's just something about it. Just something about it. It just tapping my head and get my groove on with it, and then it ends, right? Then it ends. I don't know what it's about, but I'm like, I like that little song. I like that little song when it plays. I just like it. Do you have an extended version of it? Do you have an extended version of that? I like that. Money moves. Mad Dog. Uh-oh, hold on. Something just jumped big time. Jesus. Did 5 people just type at one time? I think they did. Mallory, who the... Listen, you know who Walter Mercado is. You know who Walter Mercado is. Now, come on, feel the noise. I said, come on and feel the noise with me. Girl, rock your boys. Let's get wild, 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 wild. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Come on, people. Come on. Let's have an 80s throwback, shall we? Acoustic style with Mallory Williams. Ah, good Lord. Don't worry, people. We're going to get to it today. We're going to get to the meat and potatoes, and we're just getting warmed up, right? Just getting warmed up. You know, we're like an old Ford truck here. We got to let it idle a little while before we get into things. LB says, yes, please. Yes, please. Blank slate is yes, a little wild, 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 please. Crispy Career, do you love that little remix? Do you like that little rendition? Was that sexy, Sweet Pea? Was that sexy for you? That was sexy. Uh-oh, Blank Slate is joining me in the backup. She's joining me for the backup, people. Blank Slate, she's got her thermos full of 7, right? And we're just sitting there in the studio, and she's picking up what I'm putting down, right? We're having a good time in the studio. She's like, I got you, Mallory, I got you. Let's do this. Let's do it. Oh God, people. It's my life. Welcome to my life, people. Oh my God. Black Eagle, how dare you say that out loud, even if you were thinking it? Really? I hate 80s music. I hate 80s music, but now I get it. At least you get it. At least you get it. Jesus to God. Girl, Black Eagle. I said, now we're even. I hate lobster and you hate 80s music. Fine, we're even. Now let's never have this conversation again, okay? I gotta say, the 7 to 7 is pretty smooth. It's not kicking my ass at all, which could be dangerous, by the way. Here's the thing. I don't like the taste of alcohol, so it's very tricky. It's very tricky for me to drink alcohol and, air quotes, enjoy it, because I don't like the taste of alcohol. So I got to do something that's just, I can't have an overwhelming taste of alcohol. Just can't do it. Rock lobster. Oh my God. J Dubs, no. No. God, no, J Dubs. J Dubs, no. Please don't. Don't make me have to think of rock lobster. Heidi's not into the taste of alcohol either. Yeah, I said it, eater. Y'all bitches, did she just say eater? Did she say eater? Yeah, I said it. Right? I had a 7 to 7. I'm in the process of a 7 to 7. Anything can happen. That's just the prelude of what's going to happen. The potential of what's going to happen to my vocals, right? My how do you say it? My linguistics, right? The bitches I may or may not just randomly throw under the bus, filter free. You don't know. The things that could happen today or be said today that normally might not be said, that I'll have to come back later and say, wait a minute. Perpetual platypusy. What the hell is a 727? I said a 7 and 7. Didn't I say a 7 and 7? Did I say a 727? Hold on. I don't like the taste of alcohol either. That's why I like a creamy rum drink. Creamy. I can't do creamy alcohol drinkies. I can't do that. Like those whole milky things. Do you know, like those Kahlua and creams? Oh no. Something about milk and alcohol. It's too close to milk to me. I can't do it. Creamy stuff, foamy things like that, and alcohol just doesn't work for me, I don't think. 727. Listen, we'll call it a 727. We will. Y'all love me. Listen, I hope y'all love me on the alcohol. I do it for you babies. I do it for my babies out there. I truly do. I do it to make things interesting. I do it to shake it up a little. Listen, it's because it literally does become a box of chocolates for me, right? Because even I don't know what we're going to get. Because I'm a pretty much, listen, I kind of have things laid out. Typically, I have things laid out. I know myself well enough to know the direction we're going to be going in. I know myself well enough pretty much to know what I'm going to say, the things I won't say. Pretty much. But lubricate me up a little bit with a little bit of devil's brew. Well, listen, the ice begins to crack a little bit. we start doing the foxtrot on thin ice at that point, people. Just putting it out there. Things get a little bit shaky. This gets a little bit dangerous. You just don't know. It could go either way. So it's a little bit more high risk at that point. Just makes it a little bit more exciting, right? Are you feeling excited, people? How are you, Polar Pop? You hanging in there, buddy? Are you hanging in there, Polar Pop? Thank you, J Dubs, for putting it. Look, J Dubs is down there trying to take care of business, people. Listen, if any of you, while J Dubs is taking care of business down there, if any of you want to put your attention to the very top of the side chat, hold on. I always got to check this because you just never know. Somebody might have come in and given me some money, and they did. Bell, Lisa B. $5 in the Cash App. Thank you so much. Bam. Lisa B got the first bell of the day. I appreciate you, Lisa. Thank you. That was lovely. Thank you. I was going to say, if anybody wants to, I've got the link permanently tagged at the top of the side chat to my wish list. Listen, people. Listen. Once again, I've added a few things to it. I might have removed a thing or two, but I've added a few things as well. Go check it out while you're here. A different screen should open, so you're not going to close out of here. It shouldn't close this out unless you're on your phone. If you're on your phone, it's a gamble, right? If you're doing this whole thing from your phone, I don't know how it works if you're on your phone. But if you're on a laptop or something more stable or a tablet, listen, where you can open multiple windows with ease. Listen, go check it out. Go check out some of the things I've added. Listen, look at some of the comments. Read some comments while you're there too. Because, listen, this one sassy bitch came in, right? This J Dubs, Paige Davis, how are you? Listen, this one sassy bitch came in. I guess it was sometime last night. I'll paraphrase slightly. Some sassy bitch came in, right? And said, how dare you? How dare you, Miss Williams? Listen, that's why I said sometimes y'all got to hang around to read the comments to see the kind of shit people will leave me. Because it's not all rainbows and support. How dare you? She says. Again, I might be slightly dramatic for entertainment purposes, but this is what she was thinking. This is what it translated to, right? How dare you? I get it. I get it that you wanted us all to decorate your apartment. I get it. But now you want us to upgrade your truck too? Really, bitch? Really? There are some of us out here that are struggling to put gas in our cars right now. And you want us to upgrade your truck with a backup camera and a new radio? How dare you, you trifling, greedy, selfish whore. You dirty, filthy, ingrate of a whore. Will you never stop? No, I won't stop. I'm an entertainer. This is what I do. This is how I make a living. Cash and prizes, bitch. I won't stop. So here's the thing. I didn't have to say a word. Normally, I don't say anything to those kind of things anyway. But I didn't have to say a word because guess who did? Guess who came right down underneath before I could even discover that comment? Guess who was sitting there? Already handled it. 1, 2, 3. JP, as you all know her as JLP. JP came in and said so easily, she said to this bitch, well then, those people just need to avoid the wish list. That's simple. Right? I mean, right? Oh my God, you gotta love JP. Sorry about their luck. If they can't afford to put gas in their car and they're struggling to rub their nickels, and if they got to do split pay, listen, I want to put $2 in cash, and I want to put $3 on this card and $4 on this card, and here, listen, will you take this watch and give me $5 in gas for this watch? If they got to do all that to put gas in their car, they just need to not look at my wish list. It's that simple, right? But to assume that other people who are not in that position, who are happily filling up their gas tanks just fine, should not be able to shop my wish list, well, that's just them being bitter Bettys, right? Bitter Barneys. Oh, poor babies, right? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here with that bullshit. So once again, my wish list, people, has been updated. All right. It is up there if you want to go check it out, if you want to peruse some, if you want to see what lights my pilot light, you know, I update it every several days, at least once a week. I update it. I put new things on. I'll take other things off. If some things I'm a stickler on. Some things listen, by the way, you're going to see my blinds up there. Listen, I needed a set of 4, right? I had 4 windows. I needed 4 blinds. Guess what? 2 people have come through and purchased 2 blinds. You'll see it on there. It said needed a total of 4, has 2. That means 2 people have ordered me some blinds. It takes a village, people. Guess what? Do the math. That means I only need 2 more blinds and my whole front window area in my living area is complete. You see how that worked? It's like crowdfunding for my front windows, right? Right? That way, not one person is taking up the whole expense because those blinds are like $30 a piece, $35 a piece. They're not. It's not exactly chump change. They're not like they're those $5 blinds at Walmart. I get that, but they're quality, nice blinds. So that's what I said. You know, one person didn't have to buy all the blinds. Just, you know, person here, person there, a giver there, a wish list gifter there, you know. So 2 more people, takes just 2 more and those blinds are done. I can't wait to have them. They're beautiful. They're going to look so beautiful in here for sure. You've seen them in my bedroom. Well, I've got the lighter colors for the front room. So there's that. But listen, people, do read the comments from time to time. Not only the ugly comments. I mean, they're fun to read the ugly comments. True story. But it's nice to see all the kind and supportive things that people have to say as well. So there's that. Listen, JP, she's not in here yet. I haven't seen JP, people. But hopefully she'll be replaying crew. If we see her, I'll mention it later. JP sent me a very pretty vintage style metal sun to hang on my happy wall outside my courtyard. Very colorful, very vibrant. And once I get it hung, I'll take a photo of it. I'll put it on my community post so everybody can see it. I've not hung it yet. So, but it came and she surprised me with it. I didn't even know that was coming. So there's that. She'll usually tell me if she's sending me something. I didn't know about that. So thank you, JP, when I did receive it. Woohoo! All right. So now everybody's aware of my wish list happenings and all that good stuff. Thank you for continuing to share my Cash App. That's my Get Me Through money, people. My Cash App, my Venmo, that's my Get Me Through. My PayPal, when you hear those little bells today, that's to Get Me Through money, right? My Super Chat, that is my monthly money. That's my monthly paycheck money. So anything that I make today in Super Chat is going to go directly in my April paycheck. So that is so appreciated. That goes to make sure that I'll have a little something coming in my April paycheck. Thank you. That's business. That is our business. That's out of the way. All right? Business is out of the way. There it is. There it is, people. All right. All right, let me get another sip of my 7 and 7. And then we're gonna talk shit today. We're gonna be talking shit today, people. When is the village meet and greet with your beautiful mother be there? Ha ha ha. Listen. If only I can't be exposing my mother to these crazies out here. Your decorating is so nice. Look forward to seeing each area you finish it. Listen, if only I could get one area completely finished, it would be great. But I'm one of those people that are constantly I'm not really one that just finishes one area and then moves on to the other, finishes an area. I'm kind of just I work on all areas. How do you say it? I can say it at the same time to be simple, right? To be simple and basic, I could say I work on all areas at the same time. I was looking for a better word, but listen, I'm drinking the Seagram 7 and 7, right? So it's making me a little bit more basic. Love these get-togethers. Do you, Irish? Do you? We are heathens, I tell you. Absolute heathens. Absolutely. You're a butterfly, you flutter around. I do a little of this, then I get bored with that, then I move over here, do a little of that, get bored with that, then I go do a little of this. Listen, the room I worked the hardest on and got the most together so far is my bedroom, but that's kind of motivation through obligation. The bedroom had to be kind of put together. Because I can only sleep out front for so long, right? I love the couch Moxie sent me, but it's not really a sleeper couch. Let's put it that way. I'm a little bit too long for that couch, right? Thank God she got me a really nice elongated ottoman that I could kind of concoct up next to it. Yeah, I said it, concoct. I did. We got the concoct action. We got the jockstrap action. Listen, I might need to 18 and older this today. I might need to 18 and older this today. I'm feeling a little bit loosey-goosey. I'm feeling a little bit loosey-goosey. I don't know why, but I'm feeling a little loosey-goosey. I hate 99% complete. Jobby, Davina. We sure are beautiful, Paige Davis, but we care for sure. Do you? Do you care? Let's see. All right, let's start, people. Let me just kind of start getting into things little by little. Otherwise, I'm going to ramble on forever. Forever. Then I'm going to forget even why I started this chat. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I buffered for a moment. Uh-oh. I'm buffering. This isn't good. This isn't good. I buffered a couple times. I'm getting a little worried. Time won't give me time. Just let's hang in there for a second before I start rumbling away. Make sure we're not going to buffer anymore. Did I hear my name? Ramblin' Rome. How are we doing now? Is there any buffering going on? Is there any buffering going on? I've been drinking the Devil's Brew, Davina. Seagram 7. Whiskey. I'm drinking whiskey. Working well on my end. Okay. Well, on my end, I was getting the round and rounds. So there's that. Never an issue on my end. Well, I have pretty good internet here. We do. We have the unlimited, highest of high speed here. I mean, there's not a better option offered by Comcast. We have the best that Comcast has to offer. So that's, I mean, you can only get the best they have to offer, right? I mean, I don't know if they have, some back room for VIP deal, that we're not offering, that they're not offering here at the compound. But, based on what's on their menu for the common folks, we got the best that they have to offer the common folks. We'll put it that way. Good Lord. Not saying we've made it to the VIP special list. Okay. I have it too, but once you hit a certain amount, they slow you down. It's called throttling. They better not throttle our ass. Crispy, I want to call her Krispy Kreme. Listen, Krispy Kreme, they better not throttle our ass. We pay good money not to be throttled. Listen, don't you throttle these bitches on the compound. We don't have time for throttling. Listen, we are some streaming, YouTubing, video game playing fools up here in the compound. We're not going to be throttled. Listen, not saying I myself couldn't use a good throttling. It's been a while. But I will decide when and where and who will throttle me, right? I will decide that. I will decide. Those bitches are not going to determine to throttle me all on their own, especially without me even being in on it. Right? You're not just going to have your way with me and throttle my ass in the middle of the night, and I'm not even going to get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here, Comcast. That's scary, Krispy Kreme. That's scary. The thought of it. No wonder I'm waking up so groggy lately. No wonder. Right? Been feeling like I've not been getting a proper sleep, knowing I've been sleeping because I've been being throttled. Comcast have been throttling my ass. Is this like a class action lawsuit that I can climb my ass up on? Is there a throttling lawsuit that I can attach myself up onto? Is there still time? Is there still time that I can climb my ass atop that goddamn class action suit? Because I feel like I am showing all the signs and symptoms of a goddamn unannounced middle of the night throttling. Truly. I want to speak to the manager. Lady V, I'm going in there as soon as I'm done with this live. With me and my puller pop, I'm going to slam it down on the counter. I want to speak to the manager. I've been, what can we help you with, ma'am? I've been throttled. I think I've been throttled. I have all the symptoms. Krispy Kreme told me about the throttling you people do up in here, and I have all the symptoms, and I'm not happy. I'm gonna sue. You people will be hearing from my lawyer. Oh God, God, Krispy Kreme, I'm telling you, you've started something up in here. Holy shit, I'm going to jail, people. I'm going to jail. Who's got the bail money? Who's got the bail money? God damn it, who's got the bail money? Oh, people, we've got to get on with this. Got to get on with it. All right. The entire community is getting high off the fumes of Brother Gang's jockstrap. Oh, God. Can you smell it, people? Here, take a hit. No, I don't. Take a hit. Oh, my God. That's so good. Oh, God. That is so damn good. That's what's going on, people. That's what's going on. Gang Ministries is selling his dirty jock straps on Etsy, and he's selling them like hotcakes. He's giving them away to the poor, right? And listen, people are getting them in little clear plastic bags, right? Little clear plastic bags. Content creators alike, right? Burnt toast, she got hers. Or as I like to say, methodical toast. She got hers for sure, right? She got hers and she went, Brother Ganggang. I will never do a video on you ever. You smell so fucking good. Right? Right? The glarer got his. He was the first in line, for God's sake. Oh boy, Gang, dude. How long did you wear this one? Damn, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, holy shit. Right? Other content creators got theirs. They all got them, people. All those crazy bitches in the side chat. I don't know how he's keeping up with demand, supply and demand. I really don't know, people. I don't know. Puff, pass, Emily. Puff, fucking pass. It's the only thing that makes sense, right? They are all high. They are all stoned off the goddamn fumes of those dirty ass, garage wearing, stinky ass, smoker's cough, ball sack, jock strap, right? Listen, Mother Gang comes in every 3 days, every 4 days, peels them off his ball sack, right? Packages up, throw them up in the little kitchen bag, seals it up with one of those little zip locks, right? Prepares it for shipping. Waits till she's got 5 or 6 ready, and then she ships them out. And little by little, before you know it, they all got one. Just cash app him, and they just lay there with this goddamn jockstrap, strapped literally to their face like an oxygen mask, right? They're just walking around doing the dishes with a goddamn Brother Gang Ministry jockstrap, walking around Walmart, walking around with a goddamn Brother Ganggang ministry jockstrap stuck to their face. Yeah, this is fine. This is my mask. This is my COVID mask, right? And it smells good too. Here, take a whiff, right? Inhale. No, to inhale it. Right? Suddenly, everybody, all these people, even otherwise level-headed, smart people, creators who would never accept half this bullshit from anybody else on YouTube. Guarantee you, if I came on YouTube and started spouting half the weird, wacky-dacky shit that this idiot starts spouting, let me put it to you this way. Let me put it to you this way, people. If I started spouting on YouTube that I was working with the feds, now just bear with me. If I started streaming tomorrow, or even last week or a month ago, that I was turning over information to TBI, and I was sitting there reaching out, like Candace Wax or anybody else, I was reaching out to Candace because she's my friend, right? I care for her a lot, right? That was a movie, by the way. Listen, I care for her a lot and all this good stuff. And then, just like anybody else did, I just want to be her friend and all this stuff, right? And innocent until proven guilty, all that stuff. And I took on, I defended her from the Sloppy Molly and Heels on the Ground crew, all that good stuff, right? And then I come through and I say, listen, people, now I'm going to tell you that all along, I've been working with the private investigator that they've been working with. He's been calling me, also sniffing on my jockstrap, right? I'm a plant basically for TBI this whole time, and the feds and Sheriff Lawson, everybody else. I've been a plant this whole time. That's what I've really been doing. I've been pretending the whole time just to be her friend and saying and doing everything that I've been doing, acting a complete asshole out here for y'all, right? But I've been doing it just to extract information from them. All the while, though, I've been turning it over to the TBI people, right? Because really, I'm doing what none of you people ever could do. Because I'm just that, and I'm smart, and I'm smarter than all of you, is basically what I would be telling these people. Just the same thing that Brother Ganggang is telling all these people. I'm smarter than you. I'm in a better position than you. I'm all of it, right? All of it. I'm a plant, bitches. I'm going to do and say everything I had to do to get where we are today, bitches. All while the truth is, he hasn't gotten anywhere. He hasn't gotten anywhere with this woman. Nowhere. Nowhere. He hasn't gotten any further than Sloppy Molly or the Bullhorn Betty people. As far as I can see. As far as anybody who hasn't inhaled the jockstrap can see. But here's the thing. Everyone who's inhaled the jockstrap is simply letting him talk. They're just letting this man blow oil all over the place. Just blow his stack, whatever he wants to say, wherever he wants to say it. Unchallenged on a goddamn thing he says. Just sits there and just blows this bullshit all over the place. Unchallenged on anything. Not a goddamn thing he says goes challenged, right? Okay. Wow. well, some people will say, well, that's what we've been saying the whole time. I thought so. I knew it. I knew he was a plant. Really? You knew he was a house plant. Bitch, I knew he was a house plant. He has the brains of a house plant. But he's no smarter than any one of, I mean, he might be smarter than you, apparently. Right? If a house plant is smarter than you are, and you're happily to admit that because you're just so thrilled to inhale the fumes of his filthy jockstrap, right? Well, then by all means, right? Give him that credit. But for the rest of us, no, I'm not giving him that credit. Not one bit. He's the same asshat that he was last month, that he is today, and the same asshat that'll be tomorrow. Right? Here he is, this asshat. Promoting her Cash App, right? Now he believes, now he's willing to believe there's a 2-hour time gap that he says has always been there in his mind. It's always been there. Funny, it's always been there. But when Molly mentioned it, or when Bullhorn Betty was dragging their asses by the teeth for the same damn timeline, right? The missing timeline. All he did was push back and push back and push back on it, right? Making them try to be like fools for thinking such a thing, right? Just pushing back, while doing that, trying to put Candace and Don in the most innocent light possible. They've done nothing. Wouldn't that have been a good time to really just come out and put your cards on the table and say, yeah, speaking of that, they have a really good point. Let's talk about this missing timeline. Let's talk about it, bitches. But instead of doing that, he did everything that he could do to get everyone to support her Cash App, her YouTube channel, all that good stuff, whatever he could do, right? Because by doing that, elevated his channel and further pushed away the channels of Sloppy Molly and Bullhorn Betty, right? I mean, that's really what happened. Candace wound up with an overwhelming popularity. It backfired. It wound up backfiring in the face of, we've already been through this, in the face of Sloppy Molly and Bullhorn Betty. All the efforts that they put into trying to criminalize this person, it backfired in her face. Because very good, partially due to Benny Keys, right? They wound up glorifying the Wells, specifically Candace. Yes? But all the while he knew about, he was so adamant then about this 2-hour time gap that he was so adamant about yesterday. But he had no problem, people, pushing the people sniffing his jockstrap for money to support her Cash App, support her for whatever she needs, right? Remember, he wanted to take care of her financially for 6 months. Anybody remember that? Wanted to make sure she was taken care of for at least 6 months, because her old man was going to be in prison for at least that long. If he could possibly get out for good behavior, he'd be there for at least 6 months. So let's at least get this bitch taken care of for 6 months, so she's not going to have to worry about anything, right? Remember that? Gang, gang. Gang, gang, people. I'm going to take this moment to remind everybody about the guest book signatures. Because I'm thinking possibly there's a good number of you who have strolled in and have forgotten about the guest book. It is right over there. Just reach over, click the guest book. Yes. Yes, sign the guest book. Thank you. Thank you. If you don't know where it is, ask a friend. Ask a friend. First of all, Crispy Critter, that man was no more undercover, right, than an elephant sleeping in Candace's bed was undercover. Listen, he's not an undercover agent. He's an undercover agent if you happen to be sniffing his jockstrap right now. Yes, then he's an undercover agent, right? The famous Benny Keys undercover agent from Texas, from small town Texas. Never been an undercover agent in his life anywhere else, right? Jailhouse Ministers, Jailhouse Charlie, somehow is now an undercover agent working with the police department in good standing, right? He tells the story. Think about it. Just last night, I heard a story that his version of a story he told on the Glare show. Another bullshit story, right? That no one could ever collaborate, right? How when the cops came to the hill and he was there, during the whole ruckus. This was the whole ruckus when the YouTubers were at the bottom of the hill and the police were called and he was at the top of the hill and he wanted to say how the cops treated the Wells, right? He was very curious as how that was going to go down, and he wanted to make it clear that when the cops came, that they treated the cops treated the Wells like absolute shit, right? And he decided in his own mind it's because the cops believed that they were guilty. They had something to do with it, even though the cops never said any such thing, right? The Glare said, well, do you think it could have been because all the times they were called there and it was always some bullshit? You think that could be why they, so at least the Glare was trying to think maybe a more possibly realistic position the cops might have taken of frustration. Why the Wells were not their favorite people to visit, right? But here's the thing. People. But here's Benny. We all saw how Benny looked in that video, right? We see how Benny keeps himself unmaintained, looking like a goddamn bum. You see him walking down the fucking road in the rain. No one's stopping to pick him up. No one, except half of the women in the side chat. They're the only ones they're the only fools that are going to pull over to pick him up, right? Those desperate bitches. Those desperate hags over there, right? But no one in the real world is going to stop and pick that bitch up and give him a ride anywhere. Right? Just by his pure presentation. Nobody's going to give him a ride anywhere looking the way he does. But the cops, you ever hear the company you keep? Everybody already knows that, right? The company you keep. So if the Wells shows up on the scene, if the cop shows up in the Wells, right? And they already don't like the Wells. They don't like the Wells property. They don't like the Wells interactions. Now you're going to tell me Brother Ganggang sitting up there in his dirty ass shorts, probably ain't bathed since he's been there, hair all over his face, hair ain't combed, whatever he's looking like, a hot fucking mess. You with me, people? And the cops see this character there, right? Well, Benny says, well, after I saw them treating the Wells like shit, I gave the cop a little look-see, and I looked down at him and nodded my head for him to come my way. And the cop walked over and started talking to me. And turned out he was a really nice guy, and he treated me really well. Did he? You got that on video, Benny? Is that exactly how that went? You think? Me not think so much, right? Oh, and he's a really nice guy. And he's, because you're just like this. You're this person. You're just this one scuzzbag in Tennessee, right? that can just somehow be the mediator between trash and the police, right? Is that what you're trying to tell us? Right? Is that what you were trying to lay down last night over there? Right? And everybody, of course, was picking it up, right? Because they were all inhaling your jock. They were all too busy doing this. The whole audience. More. God, give it more ball sack next time. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to order another one of these. I'm sucking all the fumes out. Oh, Penny. Right? An entire community, people. Entire community. Content providers as well. Well-known content providers, people, that would never take this shit from the likes of me or half the other people in it. Would they fall for such stupidity? Some skank out of nowhere comes on board with all this bullshit, straight up bullshit from Bullshitville, USA. And they welcome this scumbag with open arms, right? All just huffing and puffing the fumes of his jockstrap. They don't question him on a goddamn thing. If he says it, it's gospel. Oh, Brother Ganggang Ministries, right? Owned and operated by Mama Ganggang herself, right? I've never seen such bullshit in my life. Here's the thing, people. Here's the thing. We're outvoted. If you are listening to this and you are appreciating what I'm having to say, we are the minority, right? We are the very few that have not, I repeat, that have not held up a Brother Ganggang jockstrap to our nasal passages, right? Keep the strength, people, is all I can say. Keep the strength, because that's some potent shit, right? We've all heard of don't drink the Kool-Aid. This is a whole nother goddamn level. The stench, right? That thing has the stench of 1,000 ball sacks, people. It's that potent. Be very careful. You ever, in that Nancy Reagan slogan from 1980s, just say no, bitch, you better learn to say no. If one of your crackheads friends comes up to you and just says, take a smell, take a whiff, you better be able to gather all your strength and just say no, because I'm telling you, one sniff and you're gone. One sniff, bitch, and you were gone. Anybody ever heard of this girl that was in here? What is her name? Kristen Cure? Anybody know Kristen Cure? Gone. Right? You should see the comment that Kristen Cure left me in one of my... You should see what happened to her. Right? She took a sniff. Kristen Cure? Right? She took a sniff. Bless her heart. Bye-bye, Kristen Cure. Bye-bye. You know? They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. The stench of 1,000 ball sacks. I kid you not. Benny and his crash test dummies over the gurping and over there gurping and slurping. Did I say that right? Gurping. Not interested in buying a potent. Wait. J-Dub says, not interested in buying a potent gang jockstrap. Check out Mallory's wish list. Yes, I promise you. I don't have any jockstraps on my maybe that's where I'm going. Maybe I should form some sort of partnership with Brother Ganggang. Maybe I should allow him to sell his jock straps on my wish list and just get a cut. Boy, I'd be making ends meet then for sure, wouldn't I? People would be lining up to buy them bitches, apparently. Jesus to goodness. But alas, I have a heart and a conscience, and I just can't do that to people. I just couldn't do that to people. Oh God, but you all, I do. Listen, here's another thing. I'm gonna touch on it briefly, and that's it. I can't, as a trans woman, I can't and I won't. I won't fight a battle. I won't fight a battle in this community in the honor of trans women. I won't do it. I did take the opportunity to make my position known on a video. I think it was on my last video. So there's that. If anybody didn't get to hear it, you want to hear it. I think it was a pretty good live stream, and it was pretty informative if anybody wants to go listen to it. Having said that, I feel it should go without saying that the term tranny, when you call a trans woman, let me put it this way. If you call me a tranny, it's like calling me or a gay man, right? It's like me walking up to a gay man and calling that person the F word, right? You know what I mean? You know that word for the gay man? I don't want to say it here, right? And it's sad that I will say the word tranny here because it seems to be even more acceptable by YouTube standards than the F word for gay men. Isn't it sad? And one day that particular word tranny should be just as offensive by the filters of YouTube that it should not be allowed to be used, right? Don't you ever call me that or refer to me as that, ever. Let us just be clear. So when Justin is over there freely using that word without educating people of the harm that word can do, and because he's completely ignorant and without care, right? Based on the company that he keeps. As to is the term she-male, right? Do not ever refer to me as a she-male or my friends as a she-male. That's disgusting. I don't care if you found some website, some sexualized site that has that term on there. I don't give a shit, right? You do not refer to trans people as she-males or trannies. You don't do it. Do you got that, Justin? Do you got that, Benny Keys? Do you got that, all you people out there smelling the jockstrap of Benny Keys? All of you people that are taking Benny Keys' content and words and re-airing them and repeating them so freely without care of what you're re-airing. I was listening just today of another re-airing of the word of a conversation he had talking about she-males that somebody just, and chicks with D's, right? This person re-aired that on their channel, didn't edit that out at all, didn't decide for themselves to clean that up, just aired it as is because they didn't give a shit either, right? They didn't care how offensive that could be to a trans person, trans community, people who had trans people in their family, all of it. They just air it. Just because he said it, you're still choosing to air it. So that's you. At this point, when you re-air something, or play it on your channel, that's you. You can no longer blame the person who originally said it. If you're airing it, lo and behold, you will take the strike for it. Speaking on behalf of myself, catch me on the right day, people. Catch me on a day where I have a few extra minutes on my hand. Right? Catch this bitch 8 years worth of experience on YouTube. 8 years who knows her way in and out of a long form on YouTube. Right? Catch me on the right day. You will take the strike for it. So let us be perfectly clear on that. But here's the thing. Having said that, as one person, I'm not going to sit there. My life is short on YouTube. I know where I'm at. I know that when I come on YouTube, I walk in a snake pit. I walk amongst filth. I walk amongst ignorance and low-class people, day in and day out. And through it all, you stumble upon a few people that are more like-minded, right? But for the most part, there's a bunch of dum-dums out there who choose to be dum-dums and are all too happy to remain dum-dums. And when you call them on it or call out the dum-dums that they celebrate, well, you get people like Kristen Cure, for example, who want to crawl up on your page and talk shit to you in the comment section so that she can sign, seal, and deliver herself as a complete dum-dum to make sure that she's duly noted as a dum-dum where everybody can see, hey, I'm a dum-dum. Gotcha, girl. We see it. Sign your guest book on the way out, please and thank you. Right? It is what it is. I can't take on the whole world. Brother Ganggang is more popular than this channel is in current times. His popularity isn't going to last forever. His channel doesn't have the staying power that mine has. I've seen channels like him come and go and come and go. I was here before him and I will be here well after him. That much I know. But in the moment, he has a bigger microphone than me. He has a bigger audience than me. He has a bigger likability factor than me. And it doesn't matter why or how. Right? It is what it is. So because of those reasons, sometimes you just have to let be, right? Let stupid have stupid. And let the village celebrate their village idiot. That's the best you can do. It's the best you can do. All right, let me read a few commentaries here. Let's read a few commentaries. I just wanted to go on record today to let you know that I really can't give all of this Benny Keys shit that much of my honest to God thought for the reasons I just gave, because it is such bullshit to me. It is absolute crackerjack bullshit that I just can't even take the time to dissect. He doesn't interest me. That man, I don't find him funny. I don't find him talented. I've not sniffed his jockstrap. I don't have any attraction to him physically, right? He doesn't challenge me emotionally or to me. He, like I said, he is so basic and simple. He is jail trade. Anybody who know what jail trade is? Right? Jail trade is basically an opportunist. Jail trade is also a straight man that'll go gay in a heartbeat, right? Just boom, just like that, right? They will do a man for a six-pack, like a six-pack gay man, right? They're straight until a six-pack of beer comes along. You know, these same kind of terms. You're straight until you spend 3 days in the jailhouse, right? Thank you, perpetual rough trade, right? Then suddenly you're not so straight no more. This is what I mean by jailhouse straight, jailhouse trade. You're all these kind of things, right? He's just a walking contradiction. To me, he's just. I have seen and met so many Benny Keys in my lifetime. So I know for a lot of these women out here, these desperate, thirsty ass women who've never left their little suburb, like this is something interesting and new for them. Like a person that's left the lifestyle that I've lived, right? Oh, honey, I've seen it all, people. I've gotten every goddamn t-shirt. Amateur. Okay, Kristen Logan just delivered some mystery cash. Thank you so much. Thank you for the mystery cash. I appreciate it. Woohoo! Thank you so much. All right, let me look at the commentaries. Didn't get notification. We never do. Thank you. You're here now. You were here now. Paige Davis. Let me go back up. It's 20. Listen, I feel like I should get me a little bit of a. Listen, you guys, I'm going to get a little bit of just a slight refill. Just a slight refill. Then I'm going to look at our chat for a little bit. Listen, our thumbs up are looking brilliant, people. Looking absolutely brilliant. Listen, did y'all love the sound effects today? Did you guys love the sound effects? Were they too much? Were the sound effects too much? They might have been too much. They're too much. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, people. Talk amongst yourselves. I like you, Mallory. You're funny and often very wise. Often? Often? Honey, I'm always wise. Always, sweetie. Often. That was cute. Often. See, it's just that I often camouflage my wiseness with comedy. So that's all it is. But it's always there. It's always there. Emily. Oh, Emily. Guess she's not going to see it. Bell me later. Bell you 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 later. What do I got to bell you later for? What did I see? What did I miss? Uh-oh, hold on. Bell you later. Bell you later. Bell you later. What did I miss, Emily? Bell you later. Bell you later. Okay, Javi, $5 on the super chat. Thank you. Now, Emily, do I need to bell Emily? I'm not sure. Emily sent a super chat. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Super chat from Emily. Thank you so much, Emily. I appreciate it. Am I caught up? Am I caught up on the bells? She's ringing bells. And she... Uh-oh, hold on. Something else just come in. This might be. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, Aaron, I just now got this. $20 on the Cash App from Aaron. Thank you so much, Aaron E. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then we got, listen, then we got $5. Cash App, or is this Venmo? Venmo, Cami L, $5 on the Venmo. Thank you. Look at all these bells are coming through all of a sudden. All these bells are coming in all of a sudden. Bells will be ringing. Listen, thank you, people. Thank you we hit 100 signatures on the guest book. Mallory got you some blinds. Uh-oh. Emily, did you get some blinds, girl? Hold on. Let me go look. Let me go look and see. Let me go look and see. Hold on to the night. Okay, listen, people. Let's have a meeting. Let's have a powwow. Emily, did you just Emily got blinds? Let's give Emily another bell. She sent a third eye blind. Isn't that a group? Third eye blind. Listen, I now have 3 sets of blinds. I have 4 windows out front. 4 glorious wraparound windows, right? In my little villa. And I need one more. I need one more, people. I need one more people. One more people person. That's it. I just need one more person. Just one more person to crawl up on my wish list and send me the last blind. Wouldn't that be awesome? Because you know what I have right now? I've got these pull down roller blinds. You know those roller blinds? The kind that retract up in a little spin roller. That's what I have. And one of them have a tear in it. And I decided I'm going to leave them up there because they're going to be great for behind these things, like at nighttime, because they're going to give me complete dark out privacy when I want them. So I love the fact that I'll still be able to have these behind if I want them. In fact, I might take one of these. No, I can't, because never mind, forget that, because I'd like to put one of these in my bedroom window, but it's 29 inches. But anyway, forget that. I'm thinking out loud. But anyway, I just need one more people. One more. So thank you so much. This is great. Thank you. Listen, my birthday is coming up in July, people. It's coming up in July. So think wish list. It's going to be here before you know it, right? If anybody wants to get me an early, nothing wrong with sending an early birthday thing, right? Listen, where are we at? We're March, April, May, June, July. Listen, if you want 4 months early, right? All right, forget that. Maybe we're a little bit too close for my birthday. Listen, it's the 7 and 7 talking. I told you anything could come out right now. Listen, we're still in March. I had to reel it back, people. Here, I'm thinking we might be in May or June or something. Listen, people. Just reel it back, right? Crispy, it's July 21st. July 21st, darling. Oh. Ginger locks, or as I say, the locks of love. The locks of love. By the way, not for nothing. And I don't give compliments out too freely. But I've been looking at the Bullhorn Betty lately. I do have to give credit where credit's due. She's been looking pretty good lately. Can I just put that out there in the universe? Whatever people may think about her, not think about her, whatever we've said about her, or listen, she's been looking pretty good lately. I'm gonna give that to her. Betty, she doesn't watch me. Who the hell am I kidding? Right? I'm a third world country over here. Listen, but anybody else think so? Anybody else notice? Her skin's been looking good. Her hair's been looking good. Her I don't know, her makeup's been looking nice. She's just been looking, I think she might have lost a couple more pounds. She's been looking good. So I'm gonna say she's been looking good. Good job. Betty, whatever you're doing, keep it up. You're looking good. So there's that. I noticed that I think yesterday or the day before. Jello Shot Betty has been looking good. Lord, I miss everything. Go check her out. Go check her out. You gotta. I'm not talking. Listen, I know sometimes when we don't like people, or we don't like shit they have to say, sometimes that taints our overall perception of their looks or whatever. Whatever that is, just try to put it aside, right? I'm just saying her how she looks, just her looks. She's been looking good. That's all I'm saying. I was gonna say, no, I don't have cancer. What have you heard? I'm a cancer. I'm right there on that cuff. I'm split the difference. I could have been a Leo. Hours away, I could have been a Leo. If I was a Leo, I could say the same thing. Hours away, I could have been a Cancer. So I'm a Cancer Leo. That's how I see it. Because basically based on the time zones, that's why I say that. Based on the time zones, I'm either or. I'm a Cancer or I'm a Leo. Take your pick. Take your pick, babies. Take your time zones of the world. I'm a Cancer or a Leo. Oh, good Lord. Anything else that I need to touch on, people, while I have you here? Because I'm pretty sure the only thing y'all wanted me to talk about really was Ganggang. Because I looked around and I didn't see anything else that anybody else was talking about. How about this? There is something else I did want to touch on as far as the Ganggang thing goes. Let's be serious, people. I left something crucial out. Doesn't matter now. The timing of it all, right? I suppose him choosing this time to talk about it had nothing whatsoever to do with the fact that, well, this just comes at a time when Candace just was over his ass, right? When Candace was just starting to show a few signs of brain activity, right? As it pertained to Brother Ganggang, right? Ganggang Ministries. You know, obviously somebody was getting in her ear and like, you know, waking her up a little bit to him and his bullshit, right? Right? She just stopped pouring out the info to him. You know what I mean? But then there's the bigger picture of his timing, right? He couldn't pull a view to save his life barely in comparison to, I don't know, Justice for all. Right? Right? People. Nobody's calling him on that either, right? I mean, let's be real. All of YouTube down here, the whole bottom of the fish tank, had their eyes on Jose and Justice for All. Or his nemesis, Ryan Upchurch, right? Ain't nobody gave a shit about Brother Ganggang. Nobody was looking at Brother Ganggang, but those in his side chat, those women who were just sniffing the jockstrap, right? those desperate sniffers, right? He had to do something, and then he comes out with that video. I have a story to tell. Oh, do you? Do you have a story to tell? Do you, Brother Ganggang? Oh, because nobody's paying attention to you. Oh, Brother Ganggang. What do you got for us, Brother Ganggang, right? And lo and behold, he takes that opportunity to throw Candace under the bus, announces himself as a undercover agent, basically, working with TBI and all, just, handing over information and all. You know what I'm saying? He's the sleuth. You know. So all this time y'all hated me. I get it. I get it, people. I'd hate me too. But I had to do what I had to do for the child. I had to say and do what I had to do for the child, and trust me, uh, for a minute there, I really thought I was gonna have to I thought I was gonna have to lay some pipe to Candace. Y'all, it was getting so close, but I was gonna have to lay the pipe to Candace when I was hanging her drywall. But I would have did it for the child. I would have did it. Doggy style. I would have did it. In the name of Summer Wells. I was prepared to do it, people. Right? Not because I would have enjoyed it. Right? Right? Not because I just wanted to pull on the bill of her hat backwards. Right? Not because of that. Not because I just wanted to pull on her mullet. No. No, it wasn't any. It's because I needed her while I was laying the pipe. I thought I could get her to spill all the information and slip old Donnie Boy's phone right in my pocket, right? Just slide it right over there in the pocket of my pants at the side of the bed, right? Secret agent man, I'm a secret agent man. You know what I'm saying? Ding, ding, ding. Listen, it's a whole thing. And all those people in the side chat. Durr. Oh, durr. I thought there was something like that going on, Brother Gang. I just didn't know exactly what the details was. But now that you're describing it, now that you're describing exactly what you were going to do and how you were going to do it, well, now it all makes perfect sense, Brother Gang. Was Mama Gang, is she like the man from the Batman and she only knows that you're Batman? Is she like Alfred? Is Mama? That's what I want to know. Is Mama Gang like Alfred, and she knows like where the Batmobile and stuff is? Do you have a Batmobile, Brother Gang? Brother Gang, do you have like something like the Batmobile that we all need to know about? Because how do you get to Tennessee so quickly to lay that pipe? How do you get there? This is very interesting because we all did have these questions, but now that you have come out as the secret agent man, do you have a do you did you already have a spy pen? Like, did your spy pen work better than Sloppy Molly's spy pen? Can you please tell us? Can you tell us? Tell us about. Did you have a phone in the bottom of your sneaker, Brother Gang? Because it really is very all interesting to us now. I mean, we all knew you were a plant and all, but we just didn't realize the extent of your secret agent isms. Your secret agent isms we thought that garage, but now that garage is probably like 3 stories underground, isn't it? You probably have to slide down like a secret elevator and a garage shaft pole just to get to that secret room. It's probably not a garage at all, is it? It's not a garage at all, is it? It's your secret agent room. Is that it all makes such sense now, Brother Gang. Hey, we all just so. This is just all so amazing, Brother Gang. Look at y'all. Are y'all just as amazed as I'm amazed? Methodical toast, burnt toast. Are you writing all this down, burnt toast, for your expose? Methodical toast. Did you know Brother Gang was a secret agent man the whole time, Methodical toast? Did you know that, Methodical toast, with all your methodicalisms? We all want to know. Did you know how methodicalism, the methodicalisms of it all, burnt toast, methodical, Mrs. Methodical? Is this why you had to take? Is this why you had to take last night off so that you could really lay down your methodicalisms down on this case? Because this was such a secret agent. This was going to be such a secret agent throwdown. When you came back, it was going to be a big secret agent Benny Keys throwdown, right? Y'all, I can't stop. I'm trying to stop, but I just can't stop. I just can't stop. It's just so fucking batshit crazy. This is how retarded it is. Yeah, I said it. It's the Seagrams in 7. It's the Seagrams in 7, not me. Mallory just said the R word. Bitch! There are people walking around here saying she-male and dicks with chicks and chicks with... Get out of here. Right? Correct them first, then come for me. How about that? Right? There are people walking around here saying trannies. Correct them first, then come for me. How about that? Right? Then come to my comment section. Right? There you go. You got that? Go correct them, and then come to me. Then we'll talk. Then we'll talk. Jesus Christ, at least I'm having a cocktail. At least I acknowledged it, for Christ's sake. At least I acknowledged it. Good Lord. Good Lord, people. Love wins. I suspected that he might be playing them to fill a niche, to fill a unfilled niche. Doubt he would be an informant. Listen, informant my ass. Anything to make himself more than a jailhouse junkie, right? Walter live in 30. I'm going to get blocked. Do a shot. I sincerely missed a hell of a lot yesterday. Good Lord, Paige. So much to catch up on. It's hard to surmise his intent. Could be for the right reasons. Find some. Love wins, and or attempt. Love wins. Love wins. It's hard to surmise his intent after everything that he's laid out for the past several months. All of his crazy ass, goofy behaviors, rude, unethical, nastiness, right? Egocentric, right? But it's hard to surmise his intent. Love wins. It's not hard at all. Oh, God. Now he keeps saying, I want her to come home in socks, not in a box. Well, she's not coming home in socks, right? Girls, because she wasn't wearing any socks. From what I know, she walked around barefoot. She didn't wear any socks, right? She's not coming home in a box either. She's coming home in a goddamn body bag if she comes home. Listen, the girl is dead. She ain't coming home alive, right? I said that weeks ago, months ago. That girl is gone. She's dead. People didn't like it when I said she was dead. Yeah, you said that girl's dead. Well, I'm sorry. Would you like me to pretend otherwise? That girl is dead, right? I'm not going to be like Benny Keys, right? sitting there talking to his mom and the dad, talking nonsense and bullshit about, well, hopefully this time next month, your daughter, when you get out, your daughter will be here and you can all have dinner at the table. And get the hell out of here. Talking to a man that you has lost 2 hours of time on the highway, right? That he can't account for 2 hours on the highway, and you would talk about, listen, maybe your daughter will be here when he get the hell out of here with that kind of talk bullshit. I'm not designed that way. I'm not designed to talk those kind of nonsensical games. Your daughter is gone. She's not going to be here for Thanksgiving, Christmas, any of it, her birthday. She's gone. The only thing we need to worry about is, will her body ever be found? That's it. Will the body be located or will it not? Paige says, Summer's alive and I will wait for proof. Listen, I on the other hand, show me proof of life, right? Because the last proof of life that we had was 9 months ago, apparently, right? We haven't had proof of life since then. So I'm going to need some proof of life. That's where I'm at. And if you can't show me proof of life, that girl's dead. So show me a living, breathing girl, or that girl is dead. That's where I stand. It appears his apparent plan has caused him extreme stress, including a panic attack. His panic attack. Did you not see Love Wins? Welcome to the House of Williams. Love Wins, first of all and foremost. I'm so happy to have you here. Truly, I am. How many videos of mine have you watched? Before we go any further, how many streams of mine have you watched? Love Wins. Oh God. Oh. Jobby, girl, help me. Oh no, tell. You see, y'all, I just had to take a breath, right? Bless her heart. Love. I just had to take a breath. I'm like, wait a minute. Get the peanut butter. Somebody grab the peanut butter. It's an emergency. This guy's over here having a panic attack. Grab the peanut butter. Who's got a piece of bread? Anybody got a piece of bread for this bastard? This poor bastard needs a peanut butter sandwich. ASAP. Oh, God. I've got some peanut butter at home. It's only a few blocks away. Go get it. Hurry up. Why are you still standing here? Go get the goddamn peanut butter. Jesus to God. Can't you see this man's having a panic attack? Sloppy Molly started to have a panic attack because her furniture was moved to the dining room to install her new hardwood flooring. Yes. Oh my God. J-Dubs. These people in their panic attacks. Good Lord. This just goes to show that, God help, I can never have another panic attack in public again. Just if I ever start to have another anxiety or panic attack on air, I just have to shut up and just end the stream. I just have to keep it to myself because these people have made a complete mockery over people with real panic anxiety issues. Listen, I'm keeping it real. You don't have to agree. I'm good, period. Dot. Love Wins. You are free. You are free to keep it real and to be good, period. Dot. We're not going to try to take that from you. But you will let us have our laughter. Please and thank you. Laughter is what makes this chat goes round and round. Love Wins. Oh, God. Laughter is the backbone of this chat. Love wins. Truly, it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, God. Sloppy Molly was holding on to that piece of wood like it was her child. I missed it, J-Dubs. I missed it. I can only imagine. her and her and Brother Ganggang are trying to out panic one another now. They're having a panic off. Sometimes people tickle me. Sometimes I just get tickled. Yep, I may be, but the butt of the laughter. Yes, Emily. Oh, Emily, darling, are you listening? Listen. See, people think that in my off time I don't do anything. I don't think about people. Listen. By the way, has JP still not showed up in here? That's so strange. JP's always here. Listen, Emily, I want to let the record show that today I finally braved the post office, right? Before I went live today, I gathered that beautiful Rowenta. I drove it to the post office. I packaged it up very nicely, I believe. And I put your name and address on the box. And I shipped it away. So it is on its way to you. They said the estimated delivery date is Monday. So you should have your iron hopefully by Monday. Okay? I hope you get many years of enjoyment out of it. From me to you, it is my pleasure to send that to you. I really do hope that you enjoy that. No, it's my pleasure to pick up the shipment cost as it's a gift. It's a gift. Thank you for watching and supporting this channel. It's the least I could do. Truly. Somebody needed to enjoy that iron, and I don't do enough ironing in my life to support having such a nice iron anymore. So there's that. But yeah, it's really good for steaming things as well. So like, it's just a really good iron. It's a really good iron. So enjoy it. Enjoy it, my dear. I shipped it. It's going to Michigan. It's on its way. It's getting the iron to end all irons. Listen, those Germans know how to make stuff. We'll put it that way. Those Germans don't play around, right? The Germans make stuff of quality. I want vintage style cotton dresses. They need ironing. I wear vintage style cotton dresses. Really? Oh my God, Emily, how cool is that? I love that. Mallory is 100 awesome. Thank you, Paige. Thank you. Hence the blinds. No iron, no handle, wrinkled curtains. Yes, Chobby. Exactly. God. Exactly. You're welcome. You're welcome, Emily. You're welcome. I am so happy for you, Emily. Actually, she offered it to me, and I said, no, Emily needs it more. I'm lying, of course. Davina. They make Audi, Porsche, hi, everyone, and Volkswagen, right? Please sign the guest book. How are you, Remy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm having such a nice, relaxing. I think I'll keep this going for about another 15 minutes while I sip on my afternoon cocktail. I think that's what I'll do. We'll just chit chat. I honestly don't think there's another thing I could possibly say about about Brother Ganggang or those who support him. I mean, like I said, we're the minority people. I mean, when I say we, because I understand that there's people in the side chat that enjoy him and all that good stuff, but not to the point where y'all are sniffing his jockstrap and are refusing to hear anything bad said about him, right? Or anything unkind said about him. You're not that far gone, right? How dare you say something bad about Brother Ganggang? Who the hell do you? Of course he's a secret agent. If he says he's a secret agent, he's a secret agent. You e-beggar. You e-beggar. You. Who you think you are? I sure wasn't that far gone. Thank God, Crispy. Oh, thank God. Too many. Too many. Listen, every week my numbers get lower and lower. I'm thinking, well, another crotch sniffer lost into Brother Ganggang. Oh, I don't know what it is. Them balls must be smelling pretty goddamn potent. They can't get enough of it. I don't mind BK for the most part. I don't send money to him or anything, or really anyone. Gas prices have gone down a tiny bit. Well, hopefully they're going to go down a little bit. But listen, people, just listen. Remember, there is a country over there that is losing its ass, right? Listen. Every time that we pay a little bit more in gas, just remember why. Remember a good part of the reason why we're doing it. Screw Russia, right? Just screw them. He wants to help missing children as much as I want to iron stuff. There you go, LB. Listen, that man and people like him will attach himself to missing children because here's the thing, people. Why do fishermen chum the water with chum, right? It's because what it attracts, right? So that's the thing. If you look at missing children and dead children as chum, that's how you have to look. Benny is a fisherman who uses these children as chum. That's why he runs around. He doesn't care about these kids. He doesn't care about any of these children. I know this because he happens to have his own child that he does not do and spend enough more time with fighting for, right? Period. We know this because we see and know what he does all day long. He's not out there fighting for his kid. He's not out there making himself a better life for his kid or for his baby's mama situation and all. He's not doing anything of the kind, right? He spends his time online all day, smoking in the garage, in his mama's garage, feigning care for other people's children, dead children, missing children, right? Using them as chum in the water, because who do they attract? They attract very vulnerable, caring women. Women who actually do care about missing children. Women with open purses and open hearts that typically tend to be single for the most part, statistically speaking, divorced, single, right? They fit a certain criteria. That's why That's why he spends so much time around missing children and dead kids. Because they bring in a particular kind of women. Look at a side chat, people. Look at a side chat. Who's there? Who has filled up his side chat? Am I lying? Have I just said something completely false? No, I don't do that here at the House of Williams. I just told you exactly what is, people. Right? So if you have one of those people over there that fit in that criteria, that were honed in by the chum in the water, right? That this idiot up here, the no good Charlie, attached himself to and hooked you, hook, line, and sinker. Got your gangs, right? Got all the support. Got you coming back for more. Every time he hits play, throws the chum in the water. There you are. There you are. Soon you smell it in the water, you get a whiff. There you are. Come one, come all. 20, 30, 40, 100, 200, 300, 400. Next thing you got 500, 600, 1,000, 1,200 people. There they are. All these women sitting up over there, right? Buying his bullshit. Every goddamn piece of word he puts there, because he cares for the kids. He cares so much for the little girl. He cares. This man has had such a rough life, and he deserves a second chance. He deserves a second chance, and he's got those big brown eyes. Let's give him some gangs. And he believes in the Lord. And he knows some good words. He Googled some words. And we don't care if he doesn't use them in proper context 30% of the time. Listen, he tries. He cares about the girls, right? Let's just give him some money. And listen, I'm going to I'm going to throw my panties up there at him and see if he knows. If I can get a little razzle dazzle on the side. Listen, that's not going to hurt anything. Maybe he'll razzle dazzle me on the side. But it's still all about the kids. It's still going to be all about the kids, but I still want a little razzle dazzle because my husband died last year and I haven't had a razzle dazzle. And I could use some razzle dazzle. He said he loved me. He saw my screen name and he said he loved me when I gave him $20. I'm going to give him $25 next time. In fact, I'm going to give him $50. I'm going to give him a $50 gang next time. That's what I'm going to do. You see what I'm saying, people? But it's all about summer. People are crazy. That's a battle. Listen, I'm not taking on that battle. That's a battle I'm not even going to fight. Because the truth is, I don't care about those women. I don't care one bit about their struggles, their purses, their pocketbooks. If they want to spend their money on Brother Ganggang, let them do it. That's completely up to them. Right? Not my problem. Not my problem. Don't care one bit about it. But I will be on record. The House of Williams will always be on record to say she was not one of these content providers in this community that said, oh, yes, Brother Ganggang came along and changed the way we saw the world over here. Right? Remember that Brother Ganggang came along and we thought we knew what life was about. Then this Brother Ganggang showed up, him and Mama Ganggang, and just showed us what was. Back in 2021 and 2022, this guy came out of nowhere, and Jesus, God, he just changed the way we thought and saw the world. Get the hell out of here. He might have changed the way you saw and did business up in here, right? He might have changed the way that your dumbass, right, counted change in the world. Bitch, I know how to count change, right? I can count my own change back, right? I know my ABCs. I've read books. right? I can't help it. Your ass ain't picked up a book in 10 years. I'm sorry. And you got to rely on his book smarts. Sorry. The House of Williams don't have to do that. Right? So you all can sit there and pretend, I knew he was a plant. I knew he was a plant. Well, I guess, you know what? If he's got to be a plant, I don't know. I mean, at least he's not a cactus. I don't know. I don't know, people. At least he's not a cactus. Listen, where is he? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know, people. Just let him run his course. He will run his course, people. Trust me. Let him run his course. One thing I know about these YouTubers down here, ultimately, everybody wants to be on top. Nobody wants to be under anybody for any length of time. No matter how much people want to hitch themselves to other people's wagons or feed off anybody else's viewers or followers because they're having a good week, a good month, a good run, right? Ultimately, none of these bitches want to feel like second fiddle, right? That's the bottom line. So, justice for all. You're a one-hit wonder, right? Enjoy the moment, for it will be your last. Okay? It's better to have had a hit than no hit at all. Listen, I had a hit once too, right? I had a mega hit. It involved somebody chasing me down with a knife in a beach house, but let me tell you, it lasted for months. It lasted for months. It got so many views and plays, and listen, people spawned channels off of that whole incident. It was mega play, right? Mega play. So listen, let it run. Let it run its course, people. They're not going to let that man sit at the top of the game, right? They're not going to let him sit at the top of the little bottom of the YouTube pyramid for too much longer. They're going to knock his ass down where he needs to be, right? I don't care who they are, right? It's all fun and games until he realizes, right? He quickly realizes that he ain't got no staying power. And the people that he thinks are licking his ass because they like him don't give a shit about him. And that's just the truth. They don't give a shit about him. Remy says, I'm sorry. I know it was a scary time, but I laughed my ass off about the beach house. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Sometimes his humor is hilarious. I do get extremely grossed out when he spits. After the danger, see, I don't know. See, my humor is hilarious. Like I'm a hilarious person. Fun for the whole family. His humor is just not always hilarious. He's just typically unfunny. Just typically raunchy. Funny to some people. We'll put it that way. Funny to some people, but not funny to a well-rounded group. Let's see. Crispy Critter. Can you imagine all the sleazy undercover recordings full of, oh my God, Crispy Critter! Crispy! We can't even begin to wonder. I didn't watch Justin due to his unseemly connection as well. You probably weren't missing much Love Wins, to be honest. I laughed at the humor before he started to say looking ass, then I just couldn't deal. You know, he took something from early 1990s comedy, which was, it came from, that was, first of all, it didn't come from white comedy. All right, let's just establish that. But he took something that was from a black comic in the early 90s, and he took something that could have been said once or twice, I suppose. And I guess it could have been hee hee ha ha a couple times, but then he just started saying it over and over again like he had Tourette's on just everything, thinking it was funny, but it's not funny. It just becomes like, it makes no sense. It's just nonsensical and ridiculous. It's like me saying milk, right? After everything I say, and just saying milk or polar pop or, you know, anything redundant over and over and over again just to say it. It made no sense whatsoever. Let's see. I am a team Summer. Let's see. You share your humor with respect to your audience, and that is why I watch. Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Team Summer. I appreciate it. I didn't see that, but yeah, I would say you should protect your mother and the pit bull from a bloodthirsty. Wait, did I read that right? Pit bull. Yeah. I would say that would be the right thing to do. Let me read that again. I watched a video where he protected his mother and his dog from that bloodthirsty pit bull. Are you talking about a real pit bull? He did the right thing. Are you talking about a real, or are you talking metaphorically? A real pit bull tried to attack his mother? I would hope he would have protected her. Love wins love wins. That must have been something else for that to have happened. I don't know the deal. Before he added himself, apparently, I kind of wonder if he's got the drama plotted and planned with Doug and others, because sensationalism sells. We don't know. Oh, okay. You mean he gutted it? I mean, gutted it and killing it are two different things. Now, come on. I mean, there's... I mean, I don't want... If it got out of control and disgusting, that's just overboard. I understand if he... Listen, did he get disgusting with it? Did he go overboard with it? Of course he did. Probably, right? He probably got ridiculous with it and took it too far, right? Knowing him, is that what you're saying? He got disgusting with it and overboard. It was scary. He did the right thing. That pit bull next door did some damage to his dog and would have done the same thing to his mom. He literally stabbed it to death. Yeah, I'm not saying he was wrong, just telling you what happened. Well, there's I don't want to hear about that conversation anymore because I wasn't there. I didn't see the video. Listen, I'm glad no one was hurt. I'm glad his mother didn't get killed or injured, or his other dog. But I don't. The thought of another animal being slayed and stabbed to death, you know, over and over again. I'm just getting a visual that sounded like it probably took more than it took to get the dog off. You know what I mean? Listen, in my mind, if someone's under attack, you do what you have to do to stop the attack, and then move on. I don't know that you continue to slaughter an animal with a knife after the threat has been stopped. I don't want to talk about it. I don't care. I'm not into that kind of stuff. I'm too big of an animal lover. I don't want to hear about it. Okay, I'm sorry that happened. Maybe he attracts bad energy, or maybe he's just, I've heard other stories about him slaughtering animals. This just isn't my first story hearing about him slaughtering animals for fun. Or unnecessarily. We'll put it that way. Unnecessarily. Okay. Crispy critter, overkill. Exactly. Overkill. It's disgusting. And plus the fact that I wasn't there, right? I wasn't there. How close was your mom actually to being attacked, right? I mean, how much of it was fluff? How much of it was fluff? How much of it was real? I don't know. You can't believe a word the man says because he's a liar. He's a liar. The only one who don't believe him as a liar is those who sniff his goddamn jockstrap. He's been lying to people the whole goddamn time. Then he switches his story up, and suddenly I'm a secret agent man. So therefore, my lying is I'm not really lying. I'm a secret agent man. So therefore, Oh, okay. Okay, Benny. Oh, so you're still a good guy. You're a good guy. You're a good fella. You're not a liar. You didn't lie to us, Benny. You're a secret agent man. Duh. You're just a swell guy. We get it. Dumbasses. Goddamn community full of dumbasses. I have never seen such bullshit. Never heard such bullshit in all my life. This is how bad they want to like this guy. This is how bad they all want to like this guy, right? Every one of them. Every one of them. Just like, well, we can't possibly do a hit piece on him. We can't do a hit piece on Benny. None of us. None of us. So we better find a way to like him. Really? Can't do a hit piece on this circus clown? He wears a tinfoil fucking hat, and you still can't find a way to do a hit piece on him? You fucking bunch of losers. You bunch of weaklings. If I was sitting here with a tinfoil hat on, you don't think there'd be some fucking hit pieces done on me? Really? Isn't that interesting? Get the hell out of here. I mean, this we got a member of the community running around talking about chicks with dicks, right? She-males, trannies, and Methodical Toast, aka Burnt Toast, won't turn on a computer and do a hit piece on him. Isn't that something? Not a chance in the world will she turn her scopes on him. Right? But let somebody call, listen, he even called Walter Mercado the F word, right? That were somebody, wasn't that, maybe not. Somebody was throwing that word around, the forgot word, right? That word was thrown around. Who was it? Kimmy P was throwing that word around, right? Right? Kimmy P was throwing that word around. Guess what? Guess who jumped on that real quick? Burnt Toast. Burnt Toast seemed to rip this Kimmy P right up out about a hair to head. for using the forgot word, right? And the retard word, right? Ripped her right up by the hair of the head. Hell, I used it accidentally about a half hour ago. Burnt Toast will probably come rip me up by the hair of the head now, right? We'll rip the tranny up by her hair of the head, but we won't actually rip the person who called the tranny a tranny, right? or shames other people for liking. We will, so let's just go after the less popular person who happens to be a tranny. Let's rip this bitch up, right? I'm starting to think that's how Methodical Toast works. Let's go and rip the less popular channels up by the hair of their head. Let's do it the safe way, people. Let's attack the channels that already half the community don't really like anyway. Right? Let's not attack the channels that the community actually likes, right? No, we don't want to do that. Let's just go after the people that we can get away with it really easy with. People like Mallory Williams. No one would give a shit if Burnt Toast came after me, would they? How dare you? Let's talk about all the shit you said about Benny Keys' House of Williams. Now let's go through your House of Cards, right? People would somehow love that, right? Wouldn't they? Oh, they'd live for it. They'd live for it. I'm the smaller, more unpopular channel, right? While old Benny Keys would sit up there, the actual perpetrator, talking about she-males, chicks with dicks, and trannies and all this other nonsense, gets a free high-riding pass from her. Isn't that interesting? Do the math on that one, people. How does that work? How does the math on that one work? I don't know. But I'm starting to think, like, how do you take channels like that seriously when they're obviously becoming very selective? When they obviously do have friends in the community. And she's been asked straight up, do you like Benny Keys? Or I think somebody says, do you love Benny Keys? And something to the effect, she said something, listen, I don't love anybody on the internet. Very vague, that generic answer, very generic, shutting them down. This is the internet. I don't, very, taking that very safe answer out. Gotcha. But yet, clearly, you listen to Benny Keys today. Benny Keys will have you believe that, well, he, the glarer, Burnt Toast, are as thick as thieves. They're all as thick as thieves. From his perspective, they're all on the same playing field. They all do the same thing. They all call out people with bad behavior, right? That's what they all do, right? And I find myself thinking, huh? Really? Really? That's what you all do? Just for all, do, right? I see about the bad behavior, smaller, like, right? P, right? These benign channels that are easy to pick up and smack around for fodder, that nobody's going to come to the rescue or care, give two shits about, one way or the other. They're all just going to gather around like a town square, some kind of town square beheading, right? So, I can't say that I'm the biggest fan of what burnt toast does. And I know a lot of you are also such big burnt toast fans. I would encourage you. I would encourage you to take a look at her body of work. And I think you'll find that she's pretty selective. She's pretty selective on who she will roast and those that she won't dare touch. Well, on that, you all have been a pleasure. I hope you all enjoyed this. Till next time, do take care. Bye-bye.